Hi everybody, it's Chuck the Everyday Explorer. This is part two of two. So I cut myself off, which I usually do. And like I said, I am hiking up to the foundation for where the farming family or the farming person was. There's an old foundation up here. So I went to hit pause and I hit stop, I guess, or the pause just ran out. So once again, this is Chuck at the Charles Petus Preserve, Windsor, New York. Really, really nice. I'll say it again, I say it a lot. Fantastic place to hike and to get out in nature. And what I will do is I will let this go for a little bit, since now this video will be shorter. So it'll actually be 1, 2, 3. This will be 4 parts. So this is, we'll say this is part 3, but the other one ended horribly, and I'm sorry about that. But here's the red trail I showed you in the last one. That's where it comes out. And we're still on the blue trail. We did the white, we did the yellow, and we're going to do the blue. And I think it's yellow A and yellow B, because I didn't see the white here. So we'll do the red next time. So this is part 2 of the blue trail and part 3 overall, if that makes any sense. So I hope you're having fun out there, finding an adventure. See if I get a little look at this little chipmunk that's here without bothering him. I don't know if you could see him. Hope you're finding a small adventure every day. And I hike, I bike, I camp. I don't do a lot of everything, but I do a little bit here and there. And just got back from a trip up north, and that was fun. Obviously still work part-time because life isn't cheap. There's a bench someone put up, and it's marked with a blue trail marker still. Very well marked. You would have a hard time getting lost. And take it from somebody, when I was younger, I got lost all the time. And this is, unless you go way off trail and don't know where you are, it'd be very hard to get lost. What I do up here is I wear real comfortable shoes because it's easy walking. Put a light spray on for bugs. Nothing heavy. All that DEET I think would bother most people. So I do just like a light off it is. And it keeps the little gnats and stuff off you. Mainly spray my clothes. But I don't think it's very overly buggy anyway up here. This is just the trail heading up the blue trailway. And this was kind of where, like I was telling you before, you saw the Boy Scout shelter. You'll see the foundation from the 1800s. And you'll see where Charles Petus, his actually grave is up here. He had himself buried at that high point of where he built a small hill trying to get to the highest point in the county, I believe. He didn't quite make it, but and you're not going to need oxygen or anything to get to the point. It's really quite the easy trail. I may actually do an extra part so this doesn't run too long, but I'm going to try to pause so it doesn't go too long. And I'm going to get back to you when I get to the foundation. We'll see how much time we have. Thanks for coming along. This is Chuck the Everyday Explorer. I'll be right back with you. Okay, we made it. We could go to the memorial that way. There's a vernal stone foundation and a pond. I'll explain the pond to you. But let's just listen to what it sounds like up here with nobody around, just in nature. Anyway, just great. So what I'll do is we will go over to the foundation as promised. And what I'll do is we're going to do the foundation, the pond, and probably the memorial. I'm going to make you wait as a separate video, or on the last part, on the red trail, I'll come up and we'll do the almost highest point in the whole area that Charles Petus pretty much did by hand. This is the old foundation. It's the old, this was their house. And then there's another little area over there, the little bit of, you could tell there was something there, and I think that's where a barn was. But here's the house, and there's, you know, still some old remnants down there that are original. Everything's got some age to it, so. Anyway, there is the foundation at the top of the blue trail. And you're real close to the top of everything. That's the trail that takes you to the top. And I'm not going to go that way today. I will wait and show you. Now, it's not super exciting. It's a small trail going up a mountain and a very skinny peak. In order to do that, he had to build some earth up. So what he did, Charles Petus, is he dug this area out, which is makes for like a wetlands. I mean, it's not a pond, but it does attract a lot of animals, and it's a natural wetlands now. And this is where he had dug some earth up to try to build that highest peak. And then where he eventually has his gravesite, and we'll show you that in the next video. But there is the pond. Very, very pretty. I've seen a lot of, just sat here before and seen a lot of natural nature going on, a lot of different animals. And I will take you over to the sign of the memorial before I end the video. You hear the frogs. Okay, this is the end of the blue trail, just about. Here is his memorial. I'll let you get a look at it. You could screenshot it if you want to. And like I said, there's no burial site. This is just a memorial for Charles Petus. Around 1990, he attempted to make the property the highest point in Broome County by constructing a pyramid of soil and stone. And that's why he has that pond. But it's just a great ride. I'll leave you a link to the whole place, a real nice write-up of how this came to be. There's a little bench there. There's the 3. So I think that means it's the end. You avid hikers probably know. But, and there's not like there's tremendous views. And if there's one negative about this whole place, and there's not many, I wish there was a easy way for people to get down from the blue without having to backtrack. And I can do it, but then that's more of an advance. It's through the woods. But here's your walkout, lookout rock, I call it. There's not a whole lot to look out at. But as you can see, it's a pretty good drop down there. You probably can't tell, but believe me, it's pretty deep. But anyway, so once again, this is Chuck the Everyday Explorer. Thanks for watching. Thanks for coming along on this great trail walk for the Petus Nature Preserve, and I'll do more of these. I've actually had some nice comments. Please subscribe, please like to build the channel. I'd appreciate it. And if there's anything else you want to see, let me know. Enjoy your adventure every day, and let's go explore. This is Chuck the Everyday Explorer. I will be back soon with more great videos. Drop me a comment. Until then, I will see you soon. Bye.